Hey, it's Adam Young from Owl City, and you're watching Young Hollywood.
Hey guys, Erika Ross here for YHN. I'm at the Fonda Theatre where I'm going to sit down with Adam Young from Owl City. We're going to talk about flying panties and Carly Rae Jepsen.
Woke up on the right side of the bed. What's up with this prince?
Mr. Adam Young, welcome to LA.
Hi.
Hi.
Good to be here.
Good. What was it like the first time you visited LA? Did you have a little bit of culture shock?
Yeah, I mean, it was more so in New York, but definitely here. I like the pace out here, though, more than New York. It's more my style.
Now, you come from a really small town, I've heard, and so you're still there, right?
Yeah, still there. Small town, it's like 20,000 people. I have like a house in the woods. It's like, it's great, yeah.
So you're not still in your parents' basement?
No, I finally got out, but I got a basement of my own, so.
Very nice. So tell us about how when you very first began doing your music, you did it out of your parents' basement, and then it just kind of blew up on MySpace.
Yeah, I just started to make music just out of boredom, kind of, just for something to do, and a few songs wound up on MySpace, and somehow they started to connect with people in a way that I never imagined.
Now, what do your friends and family think about your sudden fame?
They're so supportive, you know. I'm an only child, so my parents are right behind me every step of the way, and just having them in my corner is priceless.
Now, this is your first time playing the Fonda, and it's a little bit of a smaller venue. Do you prefer a smaller venue, or do you like, you know, big concert halls?
I like both. I mean, both have their pros and cons, you know. The big ones sometimes tend to feel a little sterile or a little bit you kind of disconnected from the crowd, but the small intimate ones I love too, just because everyone is sort of right there in your face, and there's a different kind of energy to both.
Now, speaking of the crowd, what is the craziest fan encounter you've had?
Most of my fans are pretty tame, but I have had the occasional underwear, you know, get launched on stage. So the awkward thing is, like, what do you do with it? Because they see you acknowledge it. So do you pick it up and do you like stretch it and make a big funny deal, or do you like shoot it back out into
in front of your parents? You're like, hey, Mom.
Right. You put it on your head. What do you do? So I just sort of like kicked it to the side and act like I didn't see it. But yeah.
Now, your concerts are really cool. You play a lot of your own instruments. How did you learn how to play instruments?
Kind of just same thing, kind of out of boredom, you know. It just came down to, like, I need a drum track in this song, but I don't know, you know, like a great drummer, so I'm gonna like save up mowing lawns and buy a drum set and figure it out myself. And with technology, you can edit things to death, you know. Your
first major hit that was really recognized was Fireflies, and that has 75 million views on YouTube. Like, how does it feel to have people want to hear that song?
It's crazy. I still can't even really picture that number by itself, like what that means, you know? But it's a humbling feeling, and I feel very blessed and even just undeserving, you know? Like, I sort of had accepted that I was going to be working at a gas station for the rest of my life, so I feel very lucky.
Now, speaking of that, what is the worst job you've ever had?
Worst job I've had, I think, was working for UPS. I was loading those little brown package trucks. I like blew out my back, and I got, you know, like lost a toenail on my big toe. I mean, it's like, it was all these horror stories, but that was pretty bad.
All right, now congratulations on your 4th album.
Thank you.
Which is absolutely amazing. And you did a song with Carly Rae Jepsen on it. And how did that come about?
Before Call Me Maybe had really taken over, I kind of had my eye on her, and I just sent her an email, and I said, I love your voice. I love the spirit that you have. I think you're perfect for this duet called Good Time. Here's a demo of it. Let me know what you think. And she wrote back and said, I would love to do this. I can't get into the same studio with you because of our schedules, but we live in an age with the internet, so I'll send you my parts and you can mix them in. And so she did that, and the song was done in no time. It was crazy.
So you guys met before the video, obviously.
First day we met was on set of the video.
No way.
Yeah.
And she's very easy on the eyes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to put it, yeah.
And in the video, you guys look like you're having so much fun. Was that like forced, or was it?
It was pretty fun. I mean, it was in upstate New York. It was like out of ways and in the wilderness, basically, you know, so no cell reception or anything. It was just a bunch of people hanging out having fun. So I think we captured what it means to have a good time. You know, when you want to have a good time, at least where I'm from, you go camping. So that's like the first thing.
I was going to ask you, because I know you're not much of a party, I've heard you say.
Right.
So your idea of a good time is camping.
Camping is, it's hard to beat camping. Yeah.
Absolutely. What is your favorite place to play?
Yeah, South Korea, actually. We've played 2 shows in Seoul, and they've been my favorite 2 shows ever. It's something about just, they know how to go to shows and they know how to watch shows. Not that we don't hear, but it's just a different vibe, and they know the songs, and they have like their own actions made up already for this. It's like unbelievable.
That's great. Well, congratulations on all your success, and we look forward to hearing you tonight.
Thank you.
We'll try to put it out, but brightly burst into a million sparks that all display